A toddler killed by a gun inside of his own home. It happened inside of a Southeast Atlanta apartment. Tonight, investigators are trying to figure out how the gun went off. Atlanta News First Yasmina Alston is at Hughes Spalding Children's Hospital in downtown Atlanta, where doctors tried to save the child.
And it was at this hospital in downtown Atlanta where that 2-year-old boy was treated for a gunshot wound and later died. This apartment complex on Bell Street in Southeast Atlanta is at the center of a tragic death investigation. Police say a 2-year-old boy was shot inside one of these units Sunday.
This is kind of crazy because I have a 3-year-old myself, so it's crazy to hear about it.
Investigators are still working to figure out what happened. They say there are no outstanding suspects, and their objective right now is determine how the gun was discharged inside the apartment. People who live near the scene say it's tragic and sad for the family and for this community.
It's like unsettling because, you try to do everything to protect kids.
And Atlanta police say the boy was pronounced dead at the hospital despite life-saving efforts. In downtown Atlanta, Yasmina Alston, Atlanta News First.